Okay, now I'd like to introduce our next speaker, Ms. Gaetano Cantalupo, the Managing Director of Comau, China.
现在欢迎科马中国总经理康德洛先生。
I enjoy the presentation of our colleague because more complex the product became, my life is good. Anyway, we talk a little bit about Comau. My name is Gaetano Cantalupo. I follow the Comau China, Managing Director, and I am in charge of the customer operation. Now, quite. Okay, we start with the video. Anyway, I can sing on the video, maybe I can talk about. So, inspiring the future of the industry. Actually, I say before, the industry is going complex more and more. The car manufacturer, but also all the other customers try to integrate and make more, to address more issue on their product into one system and so on. And this make our job always at the top of technology in terms of, I would say, development, design, and industrialization. This is our agenda for today. So we talk a little bit about Comau, what we do for innovation, and some example of our innovation. So we start with our mission and vision. Basically, our job is to create value. Comau is a company that provides product and solution. So basically, when the customer comes to us, they need to fix an issue. They need to make a line, production on something. And combining the product that we have or that we can develop together with our engineering and our technology, we provide the final solution in the way of production line or support for the people field. We develop, our pillars are technology innovation and most important flexibility. Moving forward a little bit of our history, we born in the 1970. The name Comau means Consorzio Macchine Utensili, so Comau. As you can see, quite immediately we start our expansion in US, and we move then globally in the 90s until we land in China and Russia in the 2000. We will talk a little bit in detail about the China as well. We launch product and line every year. In 2020, we launched the aerospace business, the e-business, and adaptive solution. Until we arrive on today, we call U-Manufacturing. Basically, is a platform where we develop our solution, having the human in the middle, surrounded by machine, equipment, robot, whatever we need to make the production. But anyway, a lot of focus on the human presence in the line. The key figure, worldwide, APAC cover 1/3 of the company, and we are growing quite fast. Just a couple of highlights in terms of number of projects and number of products. So every year we launch more than 20 new products, developed together with the customer to fix some pain point. Our footprint, we are, okay, overall our core business is automotive. So we develop and we expand ourselves where the OEM are building car. And as you can see, we are present in 13 different countries. We have 9 manufacturing plants, and 2 of them, 2 plus 1, I would say, are in China. We have 6 different innovation centers, of which 1 is in China again, and 5 digital hubs where we develop a digital solution for the customer, linked to the Industry 4.0 and so on. As you can see, China basically covers all the aspects of our company. These some reference. Of course, are not all our customers, because there are some NDA and some obligation we have, so we cannot present all of them. But as you can see, basically we represent all the car maker, and we are involved in the EV industry, other industries as well, and we are growing quite fast in the energy area. Little bit of history of Comau China. So we start in 1917 when we enter in the market, and we establish our first company in China in 2000. And let's say in 24 years we developed China quite fast and quite big, until it became, as I say before, 1/3 of our group. Little bit of innovation. I say before, we are mostly in automotive, but not only. In our different business area are the production of body assembly line, powertrain assembly line, and everything related to the electrification, battery, motors, and so on. Very important area on machining product, and as I say before, robot and other product for the automation, digital transformation, and general industry. General industry is something that we call general industry, is everything that is not in the vehicle, so no car. Okay. Some idea, I say before, flexible and scalable solution. Flexible because the market is moving fast, and the customer cannot afford to change the line every time that they change a model or something like this. So we always try to provide a solution that can easy change, can easy adapt. Just one highlight on this chart. 40% of worldwide car body are made with Comau technology. Just to be clear. So the example that I always say is, most probably the car you use to come here is done with our equipment. I mean, you have one possibility out of 2. Moving forward, powertrain assembly is a key, especially in China, in terms of engineering. Our team is, I think, the best one worldwide, and even better in the electrification, where Comau China became a very center of competence for reference, for research, and so on. In this field, again, I say before, we cover the entire portfolio that exists, but we are working on something that is coming. New solution, so we invest quite huge on this one. Machining is our historical business line, so it's very famous for reliability and quality. And this is some product. Again, you can see from a very small robot to a very giant robot, some product for logistics. But again, this is just some representation. In reality, we are a customer-centric company. So when a customer has a pain, has an issue, normally come to us, and together we develop a new product eventually, or a solution using the product that we have. Just to highlight, but we'll see later on. Digital manufacturing. Again, in Comau we are quite serious about IoT Industry 4.0. So actually, we already design, we already provide the solution for customer to digitalize the production. When I say we are serious, is that because this is something, especially in the last 2 years, that everybody is pretend to have, but actually I didn't touch real application from several people. several companies. New area, we are expanding in the non-traditional, we call traditional non-automotive business. So we are developing solution in other field, mostly in the energy. This is a system to put the solar panel. Yeah. This is one example, but we are developing for the shipyard and other fields. So, some partner. And very soon we are going to see something in China as well. Few examples of innovation. This is a test bench that we develop in our house. It's very flexible and cover a lot of tests for our electric vehicle customer. This is the high-speed conveyor for battery assembly. I mean, it's not fancy, no, because it's not sexy. It's just steel and robot and so on. But this is very appreciated by our partner, and the speed when you're in the production line is everything. And having something that go in a very high speed and very reliable and can be very easy to configure, it's a big value added for our customer, of course, for Comau. This is a very interesting robot. This robot has a very super high payload, and it works with the human. Normally the robot has to stay in a safe area that cannot be accessed by the people, but this robot can cooperate and work together with the human, has a different safety sensor to avoid the collision with the people, but not only, it's covered with a skin that when you touch, basically it detects you are there. And again, it can move, and the speed is managed automatically by the robot. So when he's in front of the human, it's do the last part of the movement of the job that he has to do. But when the human is far, he's going the normal speed as normal robot. This is something we are presenting. You can try by yourself in the booth. It is an exoskeleton that is properly designed to assist the people that are doing a job that require big effort on the arm and the shoulder. And that's it. This is our innovation network. And again, we say we work a lot with the company to develop a digital solution, and we work with manufacturing and so on with the university to grow talent and develop solution.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the last, but you can.
Thank you, Gaetano.